Good morning, family, and welcome to what I'm calling the routine. This is Dr. B, and for the next 365 days, we're going to do this together. And we're not going to do it perfectly, but we are going to do it consistently. You know, we all talk about wanting a routine. We talk about discipline, consistency, faith, growth, but most of us don't actually have a routine that we can return to every single day. This isn't going to be me teaching you from the outside. This is me committing to becoming with you. So if you hang with me for 30 days, you'll build a powerful habit. If you hang with me for 90 days, it will change your life. But if you hang with me for all 365 days, your life will never be the same. And that, my friend, is a complete promise. As people who want to live their best lives, we need to be intentional. No, we have to be intentional. And for the next 365 days, if you join me, this is how we will start our day. We will wake up on purpose. We will protect our focus. We will not be distracted by opening our phones, devices, TV, computers, etc. until we are done here. We will hydrate immediately. We will create stillness through our breathing. We will work on our connection and our identity through a short devotional. We will focus on our gratitude. We will set our intention for the day. We will plan to make a connection with somebody this day. We will make and keep at least one promise to ourselves. And at some point today, we will move our body, not together, but you can do exercise, you can get it done. So now listen, if you're just finding us today, whether it's day 1 or day 200, you're right on time. These days don't build on each other, but each one stands on its own, and it's about consistency. And I understand because of the time zone, we're doing it at 6:30 Mountain Time, but whatever, you might have kids, you might have work and a real life. You may not always be able to join us live, and that's okay. If you need to, you can always watch the recording from the day before and do this routine earlier in your day if that's what it takes. It's live is obviously more powerful, but the recording still works. And that's what matters, is that you spend this time intentionally. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to show up. Welcome to the routine. Let's become together. And if you need more information, just go ahead and go to routine.live. Now let's go. All right. Good morning. This is the day that the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And I'm just so excited that we are here today, that we are doing what we do every single day. This is day 213 in our journey. And today just gets better than yesterday and the day before. We just continue to move forward in what God would have for us. And so we're going to start our day like we start our day every single day. We're going to start our day with our breathing. So I want you to go ahead and go to take a big, you're not going anywhere. You're just going to take a big, deep breath in. I'm going to where we start our music. And so breath is always the one that I enjoy the most, because it knows that we're starting our day, that we're getting going. We're starting with intention today. This is how we get to start our day every single day. We're in control of our thoughts today. We are in control of our thoughts. We direct our lives with the right positive energy. We direct our lives with the right positive energy every morning. And we're building our life with discipline, power, and faith. We're guiding our life with discipline, power, and faith. And of course, we wake up on purpose. We wake up on purpose. What does that mean to wake up on purpose? It means that we are being proactive about our day instead of reactive about to what could happen in our day. And so being proactive just means we start our day correctly. We start our day with our mind in the right spot, right? With our thoughts in the right spot, of not being distracted by the world's noise. And it's cool that we get to remind ourselves every single day that we're not going to be distracted by our tablets, by our phones, by our televisions, by our computers, the things that have screens on them that allow us to consume what the world is giving us instead of being commanding of our day. And of course, what we do here is together. We do it together. We're not consuming content today, although there's a devotional that we participate in together. We are consuming what God would have for us today. And we've chosen to do that. We wake up every single morning choosing to listen to what God has for us as we move through our day. Right? We're gonna hydrate in me. Right now we're hydrating our body with our breath, with our air, with our oxygen. So we are consuming when it considers the air that God has given us, and we're putting it into our body so that it will nourish our body. We're commanding what that air is going to do, right? We're breathing in, and we're pushing it to our toes, to our calves, to our thighs, to our shins, to our hips, to our wrists, fingers, forearms, biceps, triceps, shoulders, all of our organs that are in our midsection, in our core, with our gut and our stomach and our hearts and our lungs. We're consuming the air into our brains, everywhere that our body, our eyes, our nose, our ears, our mouth, our tongues. Here pretty soon we're going to take our first 8 to 12 ounces of water. We're going to hydrate with then the nourishment of water. We're going to consume the water into our body so that it fills our cells that we're opening up to say, and we want to receive the best you have for us physically. And then we're going to ask God to nourish us and feed us and to hydrate our lives with His Word. That they would just pour down the analogy of water and the amount of water that we use in our devotions every single morning, that He would just pour into us what He would have us be and what He would have us do. As we become the person that He's intended us to be, as we choose this day whom we will serve, whether it be God or man, the choice is ours. That was our devotion at the beginning of this week. And that song's been on my mind. It is Choose Ye by the Winans. And Cece has a pretty big part in that. And speaks a different language. And if you get an opportunity to look it up, I would say look it up. I listened to it a couple times during my walk. We're going to do our short devotional. What are you grateful for this morning? What are you grateful for this morning? Are you grateful for the fire inside of you? Are you grateful that you can choose how this day begins? We're going to set our attention for this day. We're going to affirm our day. We're going to make a connection, and we're going to keep promises. One to ourselves today. We're going to make that promise. We're going to write it down. We're going to say it out loud, and then we're going to do it before we go to bed. Make sure you check your finances today. Where are they at? And at some point today, you need to move your body and your exercise today. A couple more breaths. One more. And as we transition into our devotional today, go ahead and grab your water. Grab your water. Again, we're on day 213. Let me put this up on our screen. Sometimes I think I drink my water too fast, and so I want to make sure I didn't do that today. Turn this down just a little bit so it's not overbearing on our devotional today. We've had such a good week. God renews what you surrender. God renews what you surrender. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. Verse today comes from Isaiah 40:31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. The Lord will renew our strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. We think of a majestic eagle and how strong that bird is. They will run and not grow weary. Imagine running a marathon and not getting tired. And they will walk and not be faint. Father, I surrender what I have been carrying in my own strength, and I receive the renewal only that you can give. Sometimes we put more on us than we think we can handle, although he tells us in his scripture and his word that he will never put more on us than we can handle. We try to put on ourselves more, and then we try to shoulder that burden by ourselves. I grow thinking about teams and how teams is more people doing the same and we're stronger together. I think about this group and the folks that we spend time every morning with and talking to and feeding into and growing with. That if we continue to just imagine how strong we can get if we are doing something together. Father, I surrender what I have been carrying on my own strength, and I receive the renewal that only you can give. There is a kind of tired that sleep cannot fix. There is a kind of weariness that sleep cannot fix. A kind of empty that productivity cannot fill, and a kind of depletion that no vacation, no weekend, and no amount of self-care can fully restore. The world will tell us that we need to take care of ourselves, which is fully true, that we need to go on a retreat by ourselves, or we need to just make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. That in order for us to be fully restored, we have to make sure that we depend on ourselves. Well, I'm telling you that is an exhaustion that sometimes can't be filled by just caring for ourselves. It is an exhaustion that comes from carrying it in your own strength that was probably only ever meant to be carried in God, in what God would have for us. And like I said, we try to put it on us, and then we try to carry it alone, and then we wonder why we can't ever feel like have strength within it. We feel so tired. God does not renew what you hold on to. He renews what you surrender. There's a reason that I bolded that I put that together so that you can see it this morning, because God does not renew what you try to hold on to. We have a saying that we say these days that I don't ever remember a saying when I was a kid, especially on the teams and the places that I participated. It was like, I got this, I got this, I got this. I don't know if you've ever heard that or if you've ever said that. I know I've said it millions of times. I got this, don't worry, I got this. When I think about this, I don't got anything. Well, God and me have something together, and the team and the people that I'm around have something together. But me trying to do things on my own is just a sign that I'm that I'm fooling myself and I'm deranged in my belief system to think that I do things all by myself, or that I'm putting something on me that I possibly can't carry. Can you help me here? Can you work with me here? Can you support me in this moment? And it is in that moment that you truly release the burden you have been with white knuckling through. They say that you're working so hard that your knuckles turn white, right? When you're white knuckling through life, something supernatural happens. Strength returns, clarity returns, hope returns, not because your circumstances change, but because the weight shifted from your shoulders to the only one strong enough to carry it from you. Have you ever played that game? We did it as a PE teacher or a coach where, as we were in there, or sometimes we just did it like at camp or when we were in bigger groups, and it was called the tug of war. And in the tug of war, we would grab a rope, and on that rope that we would pick sides, and we put a flag in the middle and maybe a barrier that it had to be pulled across. Now, if you've ever done that yourself, and you kind of grab that rope and you kind of feel the tension, and when you feel another group of people getting ready to pull on that there's no way that you can handle that burden alone. And you begin to pull and you begin to tuggle, and then whoever the official says go, and it is you and your team that pull that rope across. And I hope you had the advantage of either winning a couple rounds of a tug of war, but you definitely know what it feels to lose when that other friend pulls you so far over the line and so quickly. You go, man, if I could just have that strength on my side. And that's what it's like when we're able to give what we have, and that surrender and that burden and that tension to God is when we pull on that rope, or when He stands by and He pulls with us, we know we cannot lose. But it's when we try to do it by ourselves that they pull us all the way across the room. An example is a mother has been carrying the weight of her family single-handedly. Single moms that try to do this, right? Year in and year out. For 3 years, every need, every crisis, every decision, every fear, she has absorbed it all without asking for help and without releasing any of it to God. She has been strong, she has been faithful, and she has been completely depleted in everything that she has. And you've probably heard a mom say that before: I cannot do this anymore. Then one evening, a complete exhaustion, she simply stops managing, stops controlling, stops holding everything together, and says, and looks up, and you've seen that moment in your life probably, and surrenders that entire weight to God in prayer. She does not know how anything is going to work out, but for the first time in 3 years, she wakes up in the morning with something she had forgotten was available to her. Strength did not manufacture itself. It just renewed, restored, and was ready. Not because her circumstances changed. She still had the same kids. She still had the same responsibilities. She still had to be able to take care of her family. But because she finally let God carry what was never designed for her to carry alone, her world began to open up. There have been seasons, I tell you, in my life when I was running completely on empty. Not because I was not praying, because I was. Not because I wasn't working. I was working so hard, trying to figure this out on my own, working sometimes 3 jobs. I can remember the weekends where I would deliver pizzas, and in the evenings after school, I would go to the fitness place, and I was a personal trainer. And by day, I was a teacher. And I was working so very hard, and I was trying to be faithful. I was showing up at church on Sundays, and I thought if I just showed up, but I'd never surrendered, because I was holding on to things God had been asking me to release. Outcomes I was trying to control, relationships I was trying to fix, and futures I was trying to engineer. Timeless was trying to endless, right? Futures I was trying to engineer, timelines that I was trying to manage. And the holding on was costing me everything. And I ask you today, as we're talking about this and doing this, what are you holding on to that you need to surrender today? Because it was in the moment that I truly surrendered, not in the performance of the surrender, but the actual release. God met me with renewal that I could not have produced on my own. He does not renew what we grip. He renews what we release. So what's happening here in our minds when we get to release, right? Research in stress psychology shows that the act of psychological surrender, releasing the need to control the outcome, I don't got this. I don't have this. I need some help. Whether you're just asking God or you're asking your fellow friends, and man, when you surrender that fact that you can't do it on your own, it produces measurable reduction in the cortisol and activation of the parasympathetic nervous system, which governs the body's rest and restoration function. Studies on perceived control show that when people release the illusion of control over uncontrollable situations, their brain's stress response decreases significantly, freeing up cognitive and emotional resources for recovery, creativity, and forward movement. What God calls surrender, neuroscience calls adaptive coping, and both confirm that release is the pathway to renewal. So what's happening today, our heart condition is God does not renew what you hold on to, He renews what you surrender. What you have been carrying in your own strength that God has been waiting for you to surrender in Him. Write down everything you have been trying to control. And the only reason you're writing it down is because we want you to be able to release it, right? I want you to be able to, one exercise that I love to do is write down everything that I'm trying to control, ball it up and throw it away and say, I can't do it no more. Let me get some help. Or manage to carry on your one by one each item up to God. You can say one by one, or you can ball the whole thing up. Speak these words, Lord, I release these to you. I trust you with more than I trust myself. Then physically set the list down as an act of surrender and leave it there. I'm not even leaving it there. I'm balling it up and I'm throwing it away. The things that I know I cannot do myself. So our prayer for today is, Father, I'm tired of carrying what I was never designed to carry alone. It's one of our intentions every day. Let me surrender what I cannot carry. Today I surrender and then concentrate on what He's given me to steward. Right? Today I surrender not just in words, but in my will. I release every outcome for fear, every time, and every burden I have been holding in my own strength. Renew me as only you can. I choose to hope in you. And I say this, amen. May you soar today on the wings of a surrender that releases what you have been carrying and receives the renewal only God can give. Our question today is, what have you been carrying in your own strength that is depleting you? Write it down. What would genuine surrender look like? Not performance, but real release. Look like in your life today? What does that look like? How do you do that? Beyond the words that you say, what is a physical gesture like balling up a list and throwing away that you can do? How has surrendering something in God in the past season produced renewal that you could have not manufactured stuff? And it's good to reflect on what has worked in the past. If you've never done it before, let's do it now and then reflect on it. But if you have, how did it work and what did you do? I'm going to put those questions in the chat. They are there now for you as we think about how we're going to live it. You were not designed to carry this alone. Not the worry, not the fear, not the unanswered questions, not the uncertain outcomes, not the weight of your people's choices, not the pressure of your future that you cannot control. God is not asking you to figure it out. He's asking you to give it up. Surrender today, not the performance of surrender, the real thing. Release it completely and receive what only God can give to the light that finally lets go. Strength that does not run out, peace that does not make sense, and renewal that no amount or effort could have produced. Let it go today so that you can soar. Let it, whatever's on your wings, brush them off, give them to somebody else, and fly like an eagle. All right, now as we move into our time together of worship and strength, I'm gonna let's just think about what are we thankful for today? What are we thankful for today? As I read what we're thankful for in our time today, thankful for rest. I'm thankful for sleep. Thankful for quiet. Thankful for moments when I don't have to perform. I'm thankful that when I'm trying to rest that I can renew by giving it up. And that's what creates the rest for me. I'm thankful that for you reminding me that the value is not measured only by what I accomplish. I'm grateful that you have created my body with the need for restoration. I'm thankful for every opportunity to slow down, to recover, and to renew my mind. I'm thankful for every opportunity to be able to put the burden that I decided that I wanted to carry myself on God. And I've asked him, please carry this with me instead of trying to do it on my own. I'm thankful for showing me that exhaustion is not a badge of honor. Exhaustion is a result of trying to do more than I should probably be trying to do. I'm thankful for understanding that being constantly busy does not always mean I'm being productive. I'm thankful that sometimes I get to realize that busyness is a way of avoiding the fact of trying to do things all by myself. Thank you for teaching me the difference between rest and avoidance. Understanding that rest restores me so I may return to greater clarity, where avoidance delays what still needs to be addressed. Thank you for helping me be aware of the difference between the two. I get to wake up and I get to spend time with you, and that you tell me and are explaining to me that, dude, you can't do this by yourself. Stop trying. Maybe the sign of exhaustion, maybe the sign of weariness is a sign because I've been trying to do it. And I thank you for showing me that through that. You just shut my body down. I'm so thankful that you sometimes force me to rest so that I can keep my eyes on what you would have for me. Today, Lord, I'm thankful that I get to choose rest over burnout. I'm thankful that I get to choose stillness over contrast or constant noise. I'm thankful that I get to choose health over unhealthy pressure. And I'm thankful that I get to choose boundaries over resentments. Thank you that I get to receive without always producing. And I'm thankful that I get to become the person you've created me to be. And as we move into our time of stillness, quiet, we get to breathe, we get to listen, and we get to make room. I want you to go ahead and take a big breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Do it again, in through your nose, through your mouth. And as you continue that cadence, I just want you to realize that we're going to take some time for stillness and clarity, where this is our gentle, guided mindfulness time, where we get to pause and rest in God's presence. We get to quiet the noise of the day and open our hearts to whatever He may want to reveal to us. My friend, there's nothing that you need to do right now, nothing you need to accomplish right now, and nothing you need to fix right now. I just want you to simply be present. During this time, I don't want you to try to think of solutions and how you're going to solve a problem that you have. I just want you to sit and simply be present. As you continue your cadence of breathing, I want you to think about when thoughts come, don't fight them. Just simply go back to your breath. Listen to them. If worry sometimes overwhelms you and worry, I want you to give that to God. Take that burden that you are worried about because you're trying to do it on your own, and give it. This is your opportunity to give it to God. Lord, please take this. I don't want to worry about this anymore. I need you. I want you to help me. I want you to guide me. I want you to send people my way that can help lift this burden that I'm feeling that's so heavy. Put it in His hands this time. Let this be a moment of total stillness and surrender. Keep with your deep breaths and ask, what do you want me to notice right now? What do you want me to notice right now? What do you want me to notice right now? May I just want you to notice that you woke up this morning with another opportunity, another day, another way to just allow Him to come in and sit with you. Make sure during this time that you have the opportunity to drink your water to hydrate. What do you want you to notice right now? Maybe He wants you just to stay in gratitude where you're just so thankful for the life that you have. You have the ability to not only wake up, but to be able to put 2 feet on the floor and to walk down the hallway where there's a refrigerator that's got food that's cold and water that you can drink. Dear Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. Dear Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. And as we move into today, tomorrow, and for the rest of our lives, and I hope you say these with me, is because we are saying our expectations, right? Today, I will walk in the favor of God in my health. I will walk in the favor of God in my finances, in my business, in my marriage, in my key relationships. I will walk in the favor of God in my ministry. I will walk in the favor of God today with my children, my grandchildren, and those who I have influence with. Today, I'll walk in the favor of God in my expectations, my debt elimination, my credit and creditors, my loans and applications, and my service to others. Today, I will walk in the favor of God with my leaders, with my investors, with my mentors, coaches, and the people that I coach. Today, I will walk in the favor of God in my new projects with my team. And today, I will walk in the favor of God with those who work for me, with me this day, whether they're paid or volunteer. Today and every day, I walk in the favor of God, talk in the favor of God, and operate in the favor of God. For the favor of God in my life transforms my expectations and how I approach this world. It is evident in what I can see and touch, and it is moving powerfully in what I cannot see. It surrounds me. It covers my family. It covers my friends. It covers my meaningful connections, and it rests on everything connected to me. It is active in every area of my life, and this is for the rest of my life. Today, I expect favor, I live favor, and I anticipate favor. For the time for favor is now, right now, today. Oh, Lord, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory, and let your hand be with me and keep me from harm, so that I may be free from pain. When we think about our affirmations today and the things that we want to speak into our lives, and so that it becomes part of who we are on an everyday basis, so that we are becoming the person that God has intended us to be. Today, I'm becoming the person my future requires. I am becoming the person that my future requires. And we as a collective are becoming the persons or people that our future requires. We choose presence over pressure today. We choose presence over pressure today. And I hope you're reading these with me. And I choose presence over pressure today. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. And we show up even when it's uncomfortable. We expect to be uncomfortable, and we are going to show up. I am consistent, not perfect. I am consistent, not perfect. And we are consistent, not perfect. Because it's within the consistency that makes life happen. I listen before I react. I listen before I act. And we listen before we react. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I am grounded, I'm grateful, and I'm growing. And we are grounded, grateful, and we are growing. We build trust through our daily actions. We build trust through our daily actions, and I build trust through my daily actions. I attract unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value. I attract unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value. And we attract unlimited wealth because we give extraordinary value. And wealth can be so many different things. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. And what we practice today becomes our legacy tomorrow. This is such a good one. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. And we finish what we start. And we're on day 213 today. And we're going to finish the whole entire year because we are going to finish what we started. We wake up on purpose and we live with intention. We wake up on purpose and we live in intention. And I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I am intentional about where my attention goes. I protect my focus and I guard my mind, and I am intentional about where my attention goes. And we protect our focus and we guard our minds, and we are intentional about where our attention goes. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect, and we choose our disciplines as acts of self-respect. I am healthy. My body is continuously healing and strengthening itself. I choose foods, movement, and habits that give me life, energy, and vitality. I am healthy. My body is continuously healing and strengthening itself. I choose food, movements, and habits that give me life, energy, and vitality. And my friends, we are healthy. Our bodies are continuously healthy and strengthening themselves. We choose foods, we choose movement, we choose habits that give us life, energy, and vitality. I speak life to myself and to others. I am a master of being present. I speak life to myself and into others. I am a master of being present. And we speak life to ourselves and to others because we are masters at being present. I make space for stillness and clarity. I make space for stillness and clarity. And every single morning, we make space for stillness and clarity. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. And we keep our promises. We're going to make one today. We're going to keep it. We're going to say it out loud. We're going to write it down. And we're going to do it before we go to bed because we keep our promises. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort, and we choose courage over comfort today. I make meaningful connections every single day. I make meaningful connections every day, and we make meaningful connections every single day. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming, and we take responsibility today for who we are becoming. You know what? We are right where we're supposed to be. See those little people on that hill? They are right where they're supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. I am right where I'm supposed to be. Even if it's on a hill that looks like it's looking like there's nothing out there, in order to become who God made me to be. And we together are on that hill, right where we're supposed to be, in order to become who God has made us to be. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything that I need for what he has called me to do. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what he has called me to do. God has already placed us and is providing us with everything that we need for what he has called us to do. Oh my gosh, there's more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. There's more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. There is more than enough, and we are enough to fulfill the purpose that He has for us. Everything works out for me because I direct my thoughts. Everything works out for me because I refuse drift and distraction. And everything works out for me because that is the person that I have become. I'm going to say it this way. Everything works out for you. Everything works out for you because you direct your thoughts. Everything works out for you because you refuse drift and distractions. And everything is working out for you because that is the person that you have become. And then everything works out for us because we direct our thoughts. Everything works out for us because we refuse drift and distractions. And everything works out for us because that is the person that we have become. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere in all things. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. And we live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. And I count it all joy, knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen us and to fulfill His purpose in us and through us. We count it all joy, knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen us and to fulfill His purpose in us and through us. And I count it all joy, knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. And when I think about today, and I think about our intentions for today, and the things that we're going to get done, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do 7 of these. We're going to make a promise, right? We're going to say it. We're going to do before we go to bed. We're going to write it down. We're going to make it, right? And that promise, because we want to honor our commitments even when no one else is watching. The second intention for today that we're going to do is we're going to make a meaningful connection. We're going to choose people over distractions and presence over our convenience. We're going to be 100% present. We're going to listen with our ears. We have one mouth that we're going to speak with, right? We're going to have our eyes up, our phones down, and we are going to be in the moment with the people that we're with today. Third intention today is we're going to make space for stillness and clarity. We've done it once, and I hope that you do it again, because it allows us to slow down long enough to hear what matters most. We're going to be still. We're going to breathe. We're going to listen, and we're going to make room. The fourth thing that we're going to do today is we're going to lead with gratitude. And we're going to choose to notice what is good, what is present, and what is already working in our lives. 3 times today, we're going to look around. We're going to say thank you. We're going to say thank you. And we're going to say thank you. We're going to act with purpose. The 5th thing we're going to do, we are not going to drift through this day. We're going to choose our direction intentionally. And then tonight, we're going to reflect on what we did today that kept us on the path to our promise so that we can repeat it tomorrow. We're going to leave people better than we found them. This one is so important. We're going to leave people better than we found them. How are we going to do that? We're going to add value to their life. We're going to speak into their life. We're going to lift someone up today. We're going to encourage, we're going to uplift, and we're going to serve whenever possible. And then the final thing that is our intention today, 8, 9, and 10 are what you make up on your own. But the 7th one we're doing corporately together today is we are going to trust God with what we cannot control. We're going to release what is not ours to carry, and we're going to focus on what is ours to carry. We're going to release, take this on, God. This is yours to carry. And then we're going to focus on ours to do it. We're going to pray about it more than we worry about it. So today we are going to keep our promises. Today we will be fully present. Today we will create space for stillness and clarity. Today we will stop, look, and say thank you. Today we will take action that aligns with our purpose. Today we will leave people better than we found them. And today we will trust God with the rest. Now, finally, we're going to, today is we're going to say a declaration for today is what we will not settle for. And I pray you read this with me today. And you say the eyes and you, I guess one of my friends says, pump up the valves, right? Heavenly Father, I make it in my mind today that I will experience your best for my life. I will not settle for small living or small expectations. I will not settle for things getting worse in my life. I will not accept decline. I will not accept defeat. My life is rising higher and higher, and everything in my life is growing, flourishing, and advancing. I will not settle for the past holding me back from my future. You have destined me for greatness, so therefore I will not settle for a mediocre life. I choose to receive your blessing, God. I let go of small expectations. I choose to receive what you have already done for me. I expect goodness and mercy to follow me all the days of my life. I choose today to think big and to renew my mind to heaven's way of thinking. I will speak to my mountains and they will move. My family and my descendants will be blessed. I will possess the land. I will use big language because you are big language. I will ask big, I will seek big, and I will dream big. I will never stop envisioning a better life and dreaming about a better life. My family being better, my health being better, my purpose being better, my emotions being better, my mind being better, and of course, my finances being better. I refuse to settle for a life that is getting worse. I embrace a life that is getting brighter and brighter, stronger and stronger, greater and greater, from glory to glory every day until the day of your return. I give up small thinking. I expect good things to happen to me every day. That's right, the day of my life. I agree of your way of looking at things. I decide to think bigger every day. I will continue to ask for what you said I could ask for, those desires of my heart. I accept the visions and the dreams that the Holy Spirit has placed within me. I will not be limited by any ceiling, any roof, any wall, any barrier, or any limitations others place on me, like age, like race, color, education, or gender, or absolutely anything else others say that I am. Nothing will limit me because you are an unlimited God. You live inside of me. I stand on knowing that you are able to do immeasurably, abundantly, above all that I could ask or imagine, according to your power that works within me. Today, I let go of a small God and small expectations, and I begin to dream big, extravagant dreams, my wildest dreams, believing that you will do exceedingly beyond all of these dreams. I ask this in your name. Amen, amen, amen. And we will do our part to seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added. And as we move into our song today, the Becoming the Person song, as we're becoming the person, I just want you to know that you're God's greatest gift. He loves you if you allow him to. Let him wrap his arms around you. Let him just love on you like never, ever before. You were born for greatness, my friend. The greatness that's inside of you, it's time for it to come out. And the way that it comes out is you are an answer to somebody else's prayer. Be available, let God use you whatever he possibly can in order to fulfill his purpose in life through you. Enjoy the song. We'll have a blessing for you right after. Oh, it's going to be amazing, incredible day.
Woke up with a purpose, sunlight on my face. The God who made the universe still knows me by my name. Every step is kingdom, every breath is grace. I do not rush the process, I just run in my own lane. 2 ears, 1 mouth, so I listen first. Hurting people hurt people, so I speak the healing words. I am a coach, a friend, a brother, a guide, helping people break the limits that were living inside. You have to be the one before you do the thing. Identity before assignment, that is how freedom sings. Every story is sacred, every life unique, and they do not care what you know until they know you are listening. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the podcast to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From mile-high flights to Chicago nights, from track lines chalk to the chaplain's light. 250 men with stories that ignite, now living boldly with purpose taking off in sight. Relationship first, that is the way I lead. Connection is the soil where the soul gets freed. I am a husband, father, and granddad too. 30 people at Thanksgiving, that's what love can do. I say you are God's greatest gift because it is true. Every room gets brighter when you walk through. I am living this mission until the final breath, helping others rise so their best becomes their next step. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the pastures to the people, I pray for arms from Denver to the nations. Let the good news spread. Faith over fear, that is the voice in my head. If you knew the stories and the places I have been, you would know every setback was a setup to win. I show up with bass and I show up with fire. I show up with truth for the ones who inspire. Legacy in motion, generations rise. God's fingerprints are all over my life. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Walking in the promise He keeps over me. Every step is purpose, every breath is praise. And the world gets brighter when we live this way. We are becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where our freedom stays. Let's go! Dr.B. Becoming the person. Every day.
All right. And may the Lord bless and keep you. May His face shine upon you and give you peace. May you walk in His favor today. May you walk in His favor in every step that you take today. May you walk in His favor in every place that you go today. In every place that you go today. Don't forget, today is going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day in every way because the God who made the universe knows you by your name. He knows every hair on your head, and He knows you by your name. My friend, you are loved, you are accepted, you are cherished. I want you to have an amazing, I want you to have an awesome, I want you to have an awestruck, incredible day today. I can't wait for us to come back tomorrow. Knowing that you have been renewed, that you have been restored, that you have surrendered, God, with the burdens that He had for you today, that you just show up rejuvenated, and renewed. We'll talk with you tomorrow. Have a great, amazing day today. See you on the next.